Okay, so we'll hop right in, and I'll go through the first few parts. And I don't know how many parts I'm really going to cover yet. I don't know how I'm going to split this all up. Still kind of thinking about that. I'll try to take it a little slower than I normally would, but muscle memory is a hell of a thing. So you're going to start out by canceling Vinny, pick up the crowbar, Vinny again, go over to items, quick slot. You can put it in any slot you want. It really doesn't matter which slot you put it in. And then the hardest trick is jumping up onto this fence at the very beginning. So it can take a lot of tries to do that. You jump off of that railing there, up onto the fence, and then you have to jump across, which I lost my momentum. You want to jump across and run out, which I have a lot of trouble with this sometimes. I personally restart a lot of runs right here at the beginning just because I don't get this jump within the first few tries. So, I have not personally found a consistent setup to do this, but there we go. So we're over, just run right out, and there's the tutorial. Tutorial done. Close out that, talk to Vinny when you walk in through the door, come up here and lay down. You're going to sleep till 2000, and that's really an important time. You really want to sleep till 2000 so you can get into 202 quickly. Come over to the computer. Now, your first instinct is going to be hit it close. Instead, go over 2 screens, buy all the hints, then hit close. Then you only have to hit it once. You don't have to hit it twice. Talk to Vinny on your way out. Get in your car. He's going to tell you to go to the pawn shop. Ignore him. Go to Greenview instead. Immediately turn left and go down through here. Try and avoid the trees. It's not super bad if you hit them at this point, because you have no cash to lose. But it's still faster to just not hit anything. Break the fence and come in here. Break the window. Grab the old TV. Now, if you look right around in this area, instead of climbing through the window, you'll be able to grab the TV. If you climb in, it's not the end of the world. This whole part is time gated. So as long as you're leaving here before about 2045, you should be fine. Should. You might have a couple issues with if a car gets in your way or a pedestrian gets in your way, or if you're really bad at driving like I am. Ideally, you should be getting out of there 35, 37, because you want to get up here, be able to park, be able to back in, and run at the door before she comes out the door. So you can get inside like that. Now, I was super slow and barely made it. If you go any slower than that, you're not going to be able to make it in. So you're going to want to just come over here, grab that phone, grab the other phone down there in the bottom left, grab the headset in the bottom right. Key to the front door is right here. Right there. Open the door. Landline. There's a couple $50 cash stacks in there. Grab the wines. 50 in there. Grab that console pad. Then you're going to come into the bedroom. Another console pad here in the tall, whatever that is. Grab the USB flash drive. More money in this drawer. Turn around, grab the 50. Grab the emerald bracelet from there. And the U-pad down there. That's your first trip, along with the painting. So you're going to want to run out here with the painting. You can throw it in front of you sometimes to get it to go forward, but the painting is usually light enough that it might not be worth the risk unless you can get it consistent. Run back inside. And now you're just going to grab 4 things off the top of this set of drawers. Grab the TV, run outside. With the TV, because you run so slow with it, you may want to throw it in front of you and do that so it goes in the car. You don't really have to bother getting in the car. It's not any faster to get over here to the edge, as far as we've been able to tell with timing it. run to the edge, go to the pawn shop. You're now going to try and sell everything in your inventory. But first, you're going to go over to skills, and you are going to buy lockpicking 1, 2, 3, agility 1 and 2, backpack 1 and 2, and appraisal 1 and 2. Those are most of the skills you're going to need at the beginning. Sell everything but the old TV, because you can't talk to Vinny.
Go to Black Bay.
And go back to your computer at home. Now we're going to buy the tools that we need, take care of a couple Black Bay things, and do the Rent-A-Thug. So DIY lockpick, regular lockpick, mini electric lockpick. Come over here to Black Bay, sell the headset and the old TV. And you need to make sure you're closing those, because otherwise you run the risk of the Rent-A-Thug that you need to pick up not spawning. And if it doesn't spawn, you have to go back in, go through that process again. You might have to load a save in order to get it to work. So now we're going to go back to Greenview, and we are going to do 2 more things. We're going to come back, and that will be pretty much the kind of beginning part. One thing to note that I didn't do, because my muscle memory didn't kick in because of how I'm doing this, you want to sleep till 0700 while you're at the apartment. After you do the computer stuff, sleep till 0700. So hopefully you have the volume on and you're listening to this and not just doing what you're seeing, because otherwise you're going to lose time. You'll drive through to that area I first stopped at. You'll drive through to over here and park your car. Run around over here. Watch for pedestrians, because if they see you do this, they will call the police. Break the painting. Break the dishes. Vinny will call. You can't move till you answer it, so just answer him quickly. There's a couple different methods you can do here. Personally, what I do is I run over, and as I'm running by, I open the door, come up there, mash Q, and run inside. Another thing you can do, and I don't personally do this, but I do know Ocean's Curse does, and I'm not very good at it, which is kind of why I don't do it. You can lean around this corner and catch him with Q, but you run a much bigger risk of being seen, and if the police get called before the box spawns, it won't spawn. So I personally don't do it, but it is something you can do that does shave off a second or two. Once you answer Vinny after picking that lock, that box over there will spawn. You just run in and get it. Just ignore him, run in, grab the box, run out. So, police will get called when you run out. Just run right to the edge, to the exit, and go home. You might get a sound bug there. It tends to line up. The police get out and yell at you as you exit. Close through that, go up to your computer, and go to Black Bay, other, and sell the box. So that's going to be this part. I will start the video for the next part that will cover going through another portion